Hello, my name is Pete Soleil. I served as a combat medic during the Tet Offensive of 1968. I also served as a combat medic with the 3rd Ranger Battalion, 75th Airborne Ranger Regiment, U.S. Army, during the Anshaw, Hue, and Khe Sanh offensives. The story that you're about to see is based on a true story of a 6-man reconnaissance team during a 5-day patrol 50 miles south of the DMZ in the Central Highlands of South Vietnam. Their purpose was not to engage the enemy, but to collect intelligence on VC troop movements, units, size, and strength. The story is seen through the eyes of the unit medic played by Reed Inman. Through him, we come to experience the war as the Grunt saw it and fought it. This movie honors all those who fought during the Vietnam War, one of the most controversial wars in American history. And now, A Walk in the Light Green.
Welcome to Vietnam. As far back as I can tell, it's never been a real happy place. The year 1968 was no different. The U.S. was at war in a country that, 3 years ago, most people couldn't even locate on a map. I never guessed that maps become such an integral part of life once I got here. Before every mission, we'd look at the area we were working in. If it was dark green on the map, we all felt a little relieved, because that meant heavy jungle with lots of cover and few booby traps. If it was light green, though, we knew we were operating in anything from light jungle to scrubland, which meant little cover, plenty of mines. And we all knew that there was no such thing as a walk in the light green. Yeah, that's me, Peter Soleil, Army medic, 6 months in the Nam, on my way to yet another mission. We were assigned to observe an area roughly 50 miles south of the demilitarized zone, somewhere near the Laos-Vietnamese border. Flybys would reveal unusually large amounts of enemy movement, and we were going to find out why. Not all of us were very happy about it, though.
So what exactly are we doing here?
That was our radio man, Private Burroughs. He's new around here.
Straight. They're sending us God knows where to find more Charlies.
Then you have Joe, our Grenadier, Master Inquisitor, resident smartass.
Just finding more targets for those flyboys.
So what's new?
Sounds like another
That's enough,
suicide
Joe.
mission.
Sarge was always the one watching out for the F&Gs, or, for those back in the real world, the new guys. That's Lieutenant. We all just call him LT. Smart guy. I think he was a political science major. I couldn't figure out exactly why he joined the military. I'm sure he had 100 job offers at graduation, but he came here instead. It says something about the man.
All right, boys, we're here.
Welcome to another beautiful day in Vietnam. My name is George, and I'll be your slick pilot for the trip. Assuming we're not shot down, brought down, or forced down, you'll be de-assing in about 290. Seems that the natives are reminding us that they're here again.
Insertion was the most dangerous part of the mission. The sound of a chopper landing can carry a long ways into the ears of just about anyone. Weapons were all set on auto. Any bush that moved, any sound nearby was instantly covered by the business end of an M16.
Bulldog 5, this is Grey Wolf 6. We have cleared the perimeter. There is no sign of enemy activity. You're located at coordinates 1336, 2 clicks to the south. Over.
Patrols for long hours or even days was sort of tense boredom that only the combat infantryman can relate to. Fun was simply not a term used for describing a mission. Then there were the times of sheer terror. It's funny. When you were bored to death, you almost yearned for action, but during a battle, all you thought about was getting out alive. Check the corner up ahead. Nothing. Walk a mile or two, stop in the next corner and check. Still nothing. Repeat this process for the remainder of the mission. Boredom did very little to help you survive in the bush. We all came up with different ways to stay attentive. LT would just randomly start walking on his toes and then switch to walking on his heels. Joe would constantly check the round chamber at his M79. Man, you must have done that 100 times each day. We did a lot of things that might seem weird to the average person. Back at camp, we'd take out the bullets from a few of our cartridges, Dump most of the powder and insert soap plugs in the neck of the cartridges. That way, you could shoot the rats over and over again, always assured that they'd be alive and running around later for you to entertain yourself with. Yeah, we were that bored at times.
This place looks good. We'll take 5 here. Don't make too much noise and keep your weapons ready.
Yeah. Everyone conserve their water, all right?
Well, I think I was almost shot by a bush back there. Man, Lieutenant looks pretty paranoid.
You guys done work for this guy before? Seems like a hard ass.
Count your blessings, at least he's given us a break. Last lieutenant we had was a lifer trying to get promoted to captain. He never gave us a break.
No shit.
This looks like a good place. Do you think we could bed down here?
Nah,
1 more mile.
1 more mile.
One more mile.
Joe, I want claymores in face of every tree within 5 meters. You and Paul get first watch tonight. After that, Art and Eric. Doc and I are gonna finish it up. Everyone up?
Yes, sir.
Good. Get some chow, and we ruck up. We're out of here in 10.
C rations are the latest breakthrough in food technology. Take perfectly good food, they remove anything good about it, congeal it, stick it in a can. Eat cold for optimum taste. They did succeed in fueling and motivating us for the next battle, though, since we knew that once we won this war, we wouldn't have to eat sea rats ever again. You learned a lot of things in country that no one thought to tell you in boot. Don't salute officers in the field. No soap for showers or aftershave the day before a patrol. Don't mess with drunk special forces guys. Stuff like that. Most of all, we learned to be quiet.
Hey, Art, you got some clinking in your pack?
I don't know, maybe.
Where do you keep your socks?
Outer right pocket.
Silence was a weapon. You made one sound, you endangered your entire patrol. That was one of the first things the F&Gs learned.
Hey, Joe, why didn't you say something?
What the hell am I supposed to do about it? Carry his pack?
No, you fixed the damn problem. Let's move out.
A rucksack, 800 rounds of ammo, 8 canteens, weapon, a minimum of 4 grenades, web gear, helmet, shovel, med supplies, knife, sea rats, not to mention the uniform and boots. It was a wonder that any of us could walk. And then we carried all for miles through the heat and humidity. To top it all off, you had to worry about the local flora and fauna, as well as such delightful diseases as malaria. Just goes to show the tenacity each and every one of these guys had just to wake up each day, ruck up, and do it all over again. We slept real well into each day.
Hey, don't worry about that. You did fine back there. I'd rather have you be cautious and alive than overly confident.
It was always hard not to be jumpy on a mission. Looking for booby traps and determining what sounds need your immediate attention was difficult enough. That doesn't even take into account the natural obstacles like roots, branches, and rocks that can easily twist an ankle or break a limb. Then there's a little guy in the rice paddy hat who's out to kill you. To top it all off, you always hope that the guy fresh from boot didn't get too nervous and blow your head off by accident. Sometimes it felt like Charlie was sitting in his hooch, laughing at all your discomfort and frustration. Still, there was always a fine line between tolerating a mistake and exacting instant punishment. The new guys had to learn. It wasn't that we were all a bunch of war-hardened jerks, more like we all wanted to live. Anything that singled you or your unit out tended to attract bullets. We all had something to live for. For most, it was a girlfriend or a family member. For others, it was embodied in possession, a picture, a family heirloom. For some, it was just the guy next to you. We didn't normally drink in the field, but this wasn't a normal mission for us, and LT knew we were all on edge. We each only had a few sips. It wasn't an attempt to forget where we were. Drunks didn't live long in the Nam. Rather, it was a celebration that we made it through yet another day. First encounter with the VC was typical for the type of assignment. Our mission was to sit and watch, to gather intelligence, not engage the enemy. Recon was the eyes and the ears of the war effort. From our intel, the brass in the rear would determine the deployment of thousands of men. That night, we didn't sleep much as we watched over 200 armed troops stroll past our position less than 100 meters away. Vietnam was wet. During the monsoons, it rained every day, sometimes so hard it felt like you were swimming. We sometimes joked that there's no true dry land in the whole damn country. Combine that with all the fungus growth, it became a pretty miserable place, especially for our booted feet that didn't see the sun for days on end. But water didn't leave tracks, and after last night, we weren't about to take any chances. one of the mysteries of the Nam. Why two men could walk by a booby trap without setting it off, and then the next guy trips it. We can never figure out. Something you can either thank God for, or curse him. Some pressure on that leg, come on.
Eric, tell command, we need a medevac now.
Scott, this is Grey Wolf 5. Requesting a medevac. We got a man down, over. Tighten that down.
Grey Wolf 5, stand by for a shackle. Ash shackle, Papa, X-ray, Victor, Charlie, Tango, Sierra, Tango, Romeo, Foxtrot,
Doc.
Bravo, over.
Doc, he's dead.
Roger, Skylark.
Doc. He's dead. He's dead.
Stuff like this would happen. The Lord hear thee in thy day of trouble. In the name of God. Send thee help from the sanctuary, and strengthen thee out of Zion. Remember all thy offerings, except thy burnt sacrifice. Grant thee according to thy own heart, fulfill all thy counsel. We rejoice in thy salvation. In the name of our God, we will set up banners. The Lord fulfill our petitions. Some trust in chariots, some in horses. And remember the name of the Lord our God. They are brought down and fallen. But we are risen and stand upright. Save, Lord. Let the King hear us when we call. Heavenly Father, we send one of our brothers to be with thee in thy holy sanctuary. I pray that you keep and uphold him. He was a fine man and a fine soldier. He was young. Hell, we were all young. And brave. He didn't fail to answer the call and fight for his country. Let not his memory nor his sacrifice be forgotten. Amen. I had known Joe through basic. He was quiet back then, but Vietnam did something to each guy. Watching men die on an almost daily basis did one of two things to you. It could either slowly eat at you, or you could become cold and callous to it all. Joe chose the latter.
It don't mean nothing.
The medevac chopper came. They dropped off some water while they were at it. All we gave them was another dead body. We were all determined to get that slant-eyed, rice-powered little bastard before he got us or any more of our buddies.
You hear that?
Yeah.
I see him. 250 yards out. 12 o'clock.
I see it.
I'm going.
Cover! Move! Take cover!
I missed? How'd I miss?
You missed him!
Hey, Sarge, what does that sound like to you? It's not AK fire. Yeah, it's too accurate. Hey, Joe, see if you can't get around to the side and take him out. Doc, what are you shooting at?
I have no idea! It's 10 o'clock, new guy, come on!
Those sound like M14s! Shit, sir, you think there are guys?
Doc, if there are guys, why the hell are they shooting at us?
Hey, does that sound like our guys?
M60? Either that or Charlie's got some new toys. Woo!
That nothing.
Wait! Hold up!
Hold your fire unless you can get a good shot. Hello?
Yeah. Hi.
Stay down. Sat Kong?
Yeah, let's kill little bastards!
Come on.
Yeah, definitely not VC.
Friendly fire wasn't something you normally joke about, but after all the tension of the day, the whole experience seemed pretty funny at the time. Just to make sure the VC didn't catch a little mishap, we moved out of the area, camped early that night. The snipers had been out for several weeks and drop supplied, so they knew the area pretty well. The LT and one of the snipers headed off to a nearby hill to discuss the plan for tomorrow. There was a suspected VC outpost to the south. We were going to observe for about 2 hours and then pull out. Hopefully, several hours later, the whole area would be a smoking pile of blasted earth from airstrikes, assuming some damn politician in Washington didn't interfere. Without exception, we all wanted to be several miles away when the fireworks started.
Okay, listen up. Check your weapons and drop your packs. Burhans, I want you to stay back and update command. I don't want that radio off at all. We may need to go in and help our snipers out. Okay, guys. You're going to do a flanking pincer movement. Joe and Doc will be on this side. Okay, that's our cue. The radio man is going to stay here. Sergeant and I will go on this side. Volley of grenades, okay? Joe, I want you and I to be the ones who throw the volley. I need a flashlight and your 45.
But the whole division knows we're here.
Yeah, but we'll be out of here soon. Keep an eye out, though.
Man, he's taking a long time down there.
Coming through!
Find anything?
No, not much. I did find a map, though. There's 2 more over there!
Joe kept a running tally on his helmet of every confirmed kill he got. He was proud of them, and he got him in more than just a few fights with guys who questioned his honesty.
What? Come on,
He knew
guys.
better this time, though. We all knew better. Usually, it wouldn't have mattered too much. But this was Vietnam.
Get down, it's not safe over there. Shit! Jack, you get down there, we'll cover you! He's dead!
Right, 7650. This is Grey Wolf 6, over. We have got movement in the bush. Position is red. We are under fire. I say again, we are under fire. Over. We've got a man down. We need immediate extraction from nearest LZ. I'm calling off the mission. Over. No, we need to get out of here now! Does it sound like we got any time?
January 30th, 1968, the Vietnamese New Year, and the start of the Tet Offensive. Nearly every major U.S. NARVN base was being attacked, with all resources going to their defense, including the chopper that was supposed to extract us all. This wasn't the usual guerrilla battle that the North had played with us before, and we were seemingly forgotten amongst it all.
I want a perimeter now! Roger, Skylight. For Hotel Alpha. Much obliged. See you tomorrow, 1200.
Yet another man down.
Okay, boys.
Things were getting hairy
We're gonna have
real
to cover
fast.
ground. Get there on time.
We were
so
outside of
won't
artillery
be
range,
sleeping at all.
without air
Coordinates on
support,
the map, they'll come
and
get
wouldn't be
them.
extracted until the next day. In short, we were very, very alone.
Go! Not in time.
Best we could tell, we had at least a company-sized force chasing us. Strangely, the entire time I ran, all I thought about was Joe. We were safe, for the moment. Then we realized Private Burhans was no longer with us. Our radio was blown to hell. 2 bullets to the components. We were now completely cut off from the outside world. Our only hope lay in reaching the preset extraction point and praying that the Huey still showed to pick us all up.
Dick, I need you to scout the area and let me know how close they are. Okay?
It didn't take long for the sniper to locate the group that had been chasing us. In their zeal to catch our squad, Charlie had initially passed us and was now about 2 miles up. Fortunately, retracing their steps back toward our position.
Sarge.
Is this what war was all about? Being paralyzed, drowned in a stream, and buried in a land that 2 years ago you never even heard of? Half the squad was dead. Now that the radio was gone, I couldn't help but feeling that the other half wasn't going to be around much longer either. Why those snipers volunteered to set up a delaying action, I'll never know. They were part of a rare breed, the type of guys you could always trust to watch your back when everything went wrong. It was through the selfless efforts of those two men that myself and the remainder of the team owe their lives. Thank you. Sense of helplessness rolled over you every time the mortar started coming down. There's no apparent enemy to just kill and cease the bombardment. All you could do is huddle down deep in your foxhole. I was trying to remember the excuse you used for not digging it deeper. In our case, all we could do was run.
Just let him go, Doc. He's gone.
Let me try.
All right. Sarge. Give us some confinement.
To this day, I can't figure out why the LT agreed to my suicidal request. Maybe he knew I would go down there no matter what he said. Hey, how you doing? Here. You're gonna be alright. LT, some help over here.
Incoming! Gotta go, Doc. Gotta go.
I'm gonna need you to hold this when we move. Think you'll be okay?
Yeah, I can do it. We need to hurry it up, Doc. Hurry it up. We don't have all day. Ready to go. Get the hell out of here! Come on, let's go! Put me down, Doc. Put me down. Right there, Sarge. Stop. You guys mad? Check his vertebrae. No. I have broken vertebrae. Come on. Check it over there. You okay, Sarge? You okay? Morphine. You're fine. Just
The average person in America knows very little about sacrifice. Far more than just meeting our basic necessities. We have the freedom and ability to gain wealth and to do so with very little pain. Some would call this a benefit of modern society or the wonders of technology. I say it's that way because someone already paid the price.
All right, let's zip him back up. I'll pull the things together.
Pressure here.
a day doesn't go by where my thoughts don't wander back to that mission. Their faces remain forever ingrained in my mind. No one can ever forget the putrid stench of burnt flesh mixed with the drying blood. I often find myself waking up at night in a cold sweat to the gunshots and screams of my fellow comrades. They cry out, never, never forget.
So what are we doing in 16? We're gonna air base right here. And we're to bring up 2 battalions from, let's see what we're waiting for. It's from Vector 1 7 coming from side.